Magus is a PS3 exclusive released after the PS4 came out and is the lowest rated PS3 exclusive on Metacritic. Yet for some reason, Sony, in their infinite wisdom, has it on their PS Plus streaming service. So why? And what the hell is Magus? Well, Magus is the story of a grim, dark asshole who is thrown in prison for unknown reasons. However, when a hot waifu appears and has you say some magic words, Magus suddenly awakens as a god. Magus is apparently the god of RGB lights, because his primary method of attack is shooting red, green, or blue orbs at enemies in different attack patterns. I'm pretty sure they all do the same base damage, though they have stats that raise them individually and have unlimited ammo, so just use whichever one you want. Magus can also equip up to 3 abilities in these RGB colors which consume mana, which you get by draining colored rocks. The gameplay loop is very simple. There's 5 areas to beat, with one being completely linear and the others being large mazes. You run into a zone, enemies will spawn, you'll gun them down with RGB lights, the door will unlock, and you'll go to the next area to repeat the process. Along the way, you'll get an obscene amount of loot, with the drop seeming to be completely random. Killing stuff gives XP, which lets you unlock new moves and invest an insignificant amount of points in your stats when compared to your gear. This becomes even less relevant after you beat stage 2, where you get a unicorn NPC in your tower who will eat your unused gear and convert it to permanent staff buffs, which completely breaks the progression system. I mean, you are God, this does track. Each area is only about 30 to 40 minutes long at most, and often have mini bosses and always end with a larger boss to fight. They're not much challenged because of the aforementioned easy way the game breaks itself, and most abilities are just variations on AoE damage just in different colors. Although I will say the speed boost does make you run like yakety sax and makes the game much better, just saying. After being the final boss, you're free to replay the game and grind for trophies, and this is a really easy plot if you care about that, and then the game's over. You Magus, the world's RGB, and that's it. Let's just move on to the pros and cons. As you know, I rate games on a 3-point scale: must play, maybe consider, and don't bother. And Magus is really just something else, dude. It's an absolute train wreck, but like a train wreck, I couldn't look away. It somehow manages to be hilarious, stupid, and yet just fun enough to make me want to see it through despite it being a disaster. So in a 3-minute gaming first, I'm going to give it a don't bother, but an unprecedented hidden gem. If you like bad games, you should absolutely play Magus. It's short, it's funny, it's on PS Plus Premium for some godforsaken reason. I am never going to say this is a good game, but I can say that my life has improved because I experienced Magus.